Yes, I forgot to. I forgot to mute it. Oops. Anyway, I guess I should start. Hello. Welcome to class. This is the Mahjong Riichi. We'll be starting soon. What? Thank you. I changed my look just for today. So it's not the best, but you know, I did my best for this. And I just realized I forgot my mouse. So I will be using the mouse from the laptop. Oh jeez. So we will be starting in a second. Let me get my notes now. Hi Sayame, welcome. Okay, so first off, I'll do a little disclaimer. I am only a casual Mahjong player, online player, okay? And I have been playing it on and off for a few years now. Hi, Scam, this is just what I learned in the years that I've been playing and how I understand it. Okay? So, let's get started then. With the tiles. Let me move myself a little bit. And again, like I said, I forgot my mouse, so I'm gonna hide here. Okay, so these are the tiles. The first ones are the suits. Yeah. Are the characters, because they are based on Japanese characters, the kanji. And they actually have, that's what they say, each one has numbers on them, so it's Ichi, ni, san, jon, go, roku, nana, hashi, kyu. Then we have the dots, 1 through 9. Then is the bamboo, or also called the sticks. The dots are also called pins. And they're 1 through 9. Then we have the honor tiles, which are both the winds and the dragons. East, south, west, north. Then is the white, green, and red dragon. Now, for the tiles, for the suits rather, the number 1s and 9s are also called terminals because they are at the end. And the numbers 2 to 8 are the inside numbers. For the number of tiles that there's usually in a game of Mahjong Riichi, it's 136. So it's a lot of them. And each tile has 4 of them, identical tiles. The special tiles from the 6 are the 5. There are 3 5s that they look different. They are called Dora. They're the special Dora tiles. And I got ahead of myself even though I had my notes because I was not reading them. Oh boy. This is a great start. I'm sorry, I'm very nervous about this. Okay. I'm sorry, I've never tried tissue before. Okay, so let me show you about the tiles because it's kind of hard to see. The white dragon is not always completely white. As you can see, sometimes they do it like a box. So these are the tiles that I moved earlier. And as you can see, they have colors. So on the bamboo, the number 5, 7, and 9, they have a little bit of red, so they're all not completely green. The 1 also has a design which has red too. Now, for the wins and the doras that I want to explain, when we have a dora on the wall, let me move towards. I'm gonna. Actually, let me be right back and I'll get a mouse because otherwise this is gonna be hard. 1 second. I'm back. I'm back. I got you that. You want to leave class? Fine. Oh, wrong. Wrong side. That's for later. Okay, so this is how it usually regular mahjong table, and what the heck did I put my notes? Oh boy. Okay. Not talking in class, that's right. So this is how a usual normal mahjong table looks like. So the way they set up, they have the wins, so everybody gets a win. This is the Riichi stick. The other sticks, they're just the points, which you pay when you lose them. But then we have the dice, which they're only used at the start. That's it. So you roll the dice and you get 6. So you start counting from that E seat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we start at the south wing, and then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is when we take the break. So the wall breaks. And then for the setup, we have to draw. So everybody draws the first 4 tiles. That is, draws 4. South gets 4. West gets 4. North gets 4. East gets another 4 for 8. Now they have 8. 8. 8. 8. 12. Oops. There, 12. 12. 12. And then the east starts with 14 tiles. So they draw 2. South has 13, west has 13, and north has 13. Okay, so my tiles, I need to flip them so I can see. It's fine. It's fine because I cannot see these tiles anyway, so it's fine. So usually when you're playing regular, like in real life, this is how you get, like, they're gonna be all mixed together. When you play online, the computer will usually separate it for you, put them. Well, they do in different orders. Some may start with the characters, some they put the bamboo in the middle, some they put at the start. But they usually have the honor tiles at the end. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tiles. So the first player, which is always going to be the East player, is going to drop a tile. Or they draw it. Usually online we draw it and then drop the tile that we don't need. Then the next players, they draw a tile. And they dropped whatever tile they don't need. And it goes 4. Like that. So this is how they usually set up for the and these, oh, I forgot. So for this one, for the dead wall, these are this one coming here. They are counting from the third one is the Dora. So for the Dora in this case, it's gonna be the 2 dots. So the Dora is actually the next tile up, so it will be the 3 dots. In case if a dragon, if it's the white dragon, it will go to the red dragon. Wait, I put a, it's green, red, white. No, it's white, red, green. I'm sorry. I got confused for a second. For the wings is, I did not put it right. So it's an alphabetical order. So it's green, then red, then white, the order. For the wings, it will be east, south, west, and north. So if it's the north tile, it goes to east. So if it's the white dragon, it goes to the green dragon. Yes. Well, except there's no white on traffic lights, but close enough. The same thing for the terminals. If the terminal is a 9, then the next one will be the 1 of the same suit. So it will never be like, if it's the 9 dots, it will never be the 1 bamboo. It will just be the 1 of the dots. Now for the sticks, I don't really know how to count them. Because again, online, we don't really use them. The only real one that we use is the Riichi. And I will explain a little bit of that. So first I will explain the shows. The shows is a sequence of tiles, and let me just flip this to make it easier. Oops. There's a 5. So it will be the 5, 6, and 7. Like 3 consecutive numbers. Those are a shao. However, you cannot make a shao of, let's say, 8, 9, and 1. You cannot. Oh. Sorry, I forgot. There. So the shao is like 5, 6, 7, 3 consecutive number. It cannot be like 8, 9, and 1. It has to be 7, 8, and 9. Same thing, like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, and so on. You cannot make a shao with the winds or dragons, only with the numbers. Then we have a pair, which is self-planetary, I think. Let me just flip everything so I can find the tiles. On this actual Mahjong set that from this game, they actually have the Chinese one, so they have more tiles. They have like, this is a, I forgot, is this a season or a flower tile? So we don't usually use that on the Riichi. But then we have like the punk. There are 3 of the same tiles. The cons, the punks are also called triplets because they're 3. The cons, or they're also called quads because there are 4 tiles, and here's the triple. And this is punk, con, and then is shao, also known as shi. So they have different names depending on who you're asking. And then to make a hand, you need to be on Tenpai, which is 1 tile away from when you listen in pottery. Okay. So you need when you have 13 tiles, you, and you only need one more to make a combination, you're tenpai. But let's say if you drop that tile that you needed, let's say the tile that I need is a bamboo, and I had dropped it. I cannot call it tenpai if somebody if somebody else drops it. I have to draw it. The only way to get out of Furiten is by self-drawing or changing the weight. I already explained it, so good luck. So for Riichi Mahjong, which makes it unique among the other types of Mahjong, is that we have this stick, which is the Riichi stick. So when you're tenpai, and there are more than 7 tiles left on the wall that you're drawing, you can call Riichi. Basically, you are betting 1,000 points on you winning, and that counts as Ayaku, which you need in Mahjong Riichi. You need at least 1 Yaku in order to win. Ayaku can be many different. Like the easiest ones to make are with the dragons. If you make a pawn or a con of any of the dragons, whether it's a close, whether you call it from another player that drop it, or you just have 3 of them in your hand, or 4 of them in your hand, that's an easy Yaku to make. Same thing with the wind. The wind, just make sure it's either the round or the seat that you're in. So if you're in the east seat, it will be if you're playing on the east wind, well, you're always gonna start with the east wind because a full game is east and south wind. So if you're on the east round, you're on the east seat, then that counts as 2 Yaku. If you're on the south, you can either do an east wind or south wind. The west one, it will be either east or west, and north, it will be either east or north. So far, so good. Any questions so far? I want to make sure that I'm not going too fast or anything. Okay. Okay, I already kind of explained whatever. Okay, for Riichi. Yeah, you spell it like that. So for Riichi, you need to have a close hand. So you cannot have like, usually when you call a shao, it's always going to be from the player on your left. So if, let's say, I have these 2 tiles on my hand, and I need the 7 to make the shao, and the south player drops it, I cannot call shao. I can only call it if the player on my left is the one who dropped it. Then I can get it, and it goes on the table. And when the tiles are on the table, each game, that's called an open hand. If you don't call any of the tiles, so you just keep them to yourself, nobody sees it, that is a close hand. In order to call Riichi, you must have a close hand. A close hand is harder to make, and it's only done by self-drawing the cards. I mean the tiles, not the cards. So they're usually worth more points, unless you're doing a trashy combination of whatever tiles you can get yourself, and it's nothing. But you will have at least 1 Yaku, so you will still win. And now we can move on to actual hands combinations, and that is over here on the game that you guys keep the instructions. So these are the hands. The one hand hands. That sounds weird to say. Are the hand is kind of like a Ayaku. Yeah, hand. So the one hand is a Ayaku, but it's only called a Ayaku after the game is done. But yeah, you need a hand in order to win it. So the Riichi is a combination of Xiao, Pawn, Quads, and a pair. So it's 4 sets and a pair. And you're betting 1,000 points. So if somebody else calls it, like they win of one of the tiles that you drop, they win even if they did not win from your tile, you still lose that 1,000 points. Also, once you call Riichi, you cannot change your hand. You cannot change your weight. So let's say you're in a one-sided, you're waiting for exactly one type of tile, but you draw another tile that can change your weight and make it a two-sided weight. Like example, you have, let me see, let me go back to the other one. No, not that one. Let's see if I can do something with this. Okay, apa? What? Oh. Oops. Did not mean to do that. And I need one more. What can I? Okay. 1, 2. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, here. So this one will be like a full hand. 3. I have the 4. All the tiles. Hello, Ferris. Welcome. So this will be like a full hand, like a full set. So let's say that the tile that you're waiting on is the 1. And wait, actually no, that wouldn't work. Well, it could work. So let's say that you're waiting on the 1 and there's only one of the 1 bamboo left because they already discarded the other white dragon. So you're only waiting on 1 tile. So if you decide to have to change your weight because somehow you draw another one of these ones, you cannot change it. You cannot change your weight once you're Riichi. So once you're Riichi, that's it. You draw from the wall and you discard the same tile unless if the winning tile that you need. If you win by self-draw, you call Sumo. If somebody drops the tile that you need, you call it wrong. Yeah. What else was it? Playing that. Let's play the Riichi, open hands. Okay. So now it's just the hand. So for the dragon tiles, like I explained before, did I teach you one time? This is the first time that I'm doing it, so it might be I don't think I will do it again. I've never thought before. I'm just trying. So it might be the only time. I don't know. So for the dragon tiles, like I explained before, you can have it closed or open. If you have a pawn of 3 dragons or a quad of a dragon, when you have that, you can just do whatever with the other 3 sets and a pair. The all simples is pretty simple, no pun intended. You need hand that is just between the numbers 2 and 8. It can be anything, any combination. You can have punks or shows and a pair. The all rounds, you just have a closed hands or for she or shao, and you don't have, you don't need any of the seeds or any of the winds or dragons. Temporary cards to needs. But in order to do this hand, you need to be a two-sided tempai. So you need to wait, like, for example, you need to wait. If you have the 3 and 4 dots, you're waiting on either a 2 or a 5. A closed sumo is kind of like a Riichi, except you didn't call it a Riichi. And you just win by a card you just win by self-draw. So, but usually if you call it Riichi, it's worth a lot more points. One shot. So this is if you call Riichi, and once it goes around once, like everybody takes draws one, or somebody draws the next person the draw I don't know how to explain it well. So everybody takes a turn to draw, and you just, before your next draws, you can just win. If you win by somebody's discarded tile, that's called a one-shot Riichi or Ipatsu Riichi. And that's worth one hand, since your Riichi that's actually worth two hands. So it's 2 Yaku. The twin rounds, which is a double shao. So it's like it shows on the picture, it's 2 identical shaos of the same suit. The other tiles, they can just be whatever. They can be bamboos, they can be winds, dragons, they can be pins, you can have punks, and it can be anything. The last dish run is formed by a run, and it's by somebody who discarded the last tile of the wall. So that one is very rare. You have last dish sumo. It's kind of the same thing, except you're the last person to draw from the wall, and it just happened to be the tile that you needed. That wall draw, that's when you have a con. And let's go back to here. If I can just, hopefully it'll be here. Wait, what? Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Let me see if I can find it. I do not have anything there for a quad. Okay, let's imagine that I'm sorry, this is very hard to handle, okay? Okay, let's imagine that there are actually 4 bamboo here. So when somebody calls a quad or a con, they draw from the wall because you just lost an extra tile, pretty much. So they draw from the wall, and that wall loses 1, but they also increases 1. So that wall is always going to have the same amount of tiles. So you get 1 tile, and also the wall gets another Dora. So now, like for example, this one just happened to be at 3 dots, and this is a 3 dot. So that 3 dots, it's a Dora, and the 4 dots is also Dora. So that's gonna be extra points. Uh, Oops, I'm trying to change windows. So winning by drawing from that dead wall is pretty rare, but it's also worth an extra hand. A stolen hand is when a player who already called a pawn is trying to make to turn it into a con. So if they happen to draw another of the tiles from the set that they had before, like I had this pawn and somehow I managed to get another one and I want to make it into a pawn. Let's imagine this is the other one. So I can draw from the wall, the dead wall, and the dead wall gets another dota. But if somebody wins off the if somebody needed that tile to win, they can just call it wrong and they stole my con, and yeah, it's very rare for that to happen. I never actually done that before. I've never seen anyone actually do that. Because usually you don't count on that had to happen. Then we have the Auspicious Wins. It's kind of like with the dragons, like I explained before. With any of the wins, whether they're the round or your seed, it's worth a hand. So you have Ayaku, and with that you can just do whatever to win. Perfect Wins is only for the East. Well, usually the games are only played in the East. So usually if the East round and you're the East seed and you win with that, it's called Perfect Wins. If it was on the South round and you're on the South seed, then the South will be the perfect win. All triplets, well, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. If you have three, all triplets or quads or kongs or punks, and a pair, well, that's worth 2 Yaku. And you can have them either open or closed. Same thing here. With the tricolor is 3 shells that are for the 3 suits, they're identical. So 2, 3, and 4 characters, 2 for bamboo, 2 for dots, and then you can have whatever. It can be another shell or it can be a pawn and a pair. 7 pairs. It's right there on the name. You need 7 pairs. But if usually, I think like with 7 pairs, if you might as well just pawn everything or call it a con and make it a triple. That's just me. It's easier, but with the 7 pairs, it has to be a close hand. So you can call it a Riichi and it will be worth a total of 3. But otherwise, yeah. It's pretty hard. You don't even have to call it a Riichi for the 7 pair. You can just win by it if you have all of the 7 pairs. But if you call it a Riichi when you're Tempa, then it's worth more. But once you have 5 pairs, you might as well just go for the pawn, in my opinion. Pure straight. I think that's self-explanatory. Of any suit, you can just go for numbers 1 through 9, and then you can have a shell. It can be of a different. It can be you can have dragons or winds, or a different suit. It can be the dots or characters. So it doesn't necessarily only the numbers 1 through 9 have to be of the same ones. Terminals and honors. It have to be numbers like at the ends. So you can have Numbers ones, like they have to be like the beginning, at the end. You have to have either dragons or wings, but they have to contain the number 1 and 9. So let's say somebody has like 6, 7, and 8. That wouldn't be called terminals and owners. For this one, it can be an open or closed hand. But if you make the mistake and call it like a she with a 6, 7, and 8, but everything else that doesn't count. So you won't be able to actually win because you won't actually have any hands, any yakus to win. So gotta be careful. For the 3 hidden triples or punks, again, right there on the damn name. You can have, they have to be hidden in your hand. You cannot show them, but you can show the other ones. The other one, whether it's a shao, or, well, you cannot show the pair. The pair is always going to be closed in your hand, but the shao can be open. But the 3 pawns, they must be closed. You cannot show them. You have to keep them a secret. That's why there are 3 hidden triplets. But you know, can also be quads. Double Riichi. This one is an incredibly rare. So you call Riichi on your first turn because you magically draw all the tiles that you needed to be on Tenpai. But yeah, like it says here, it's unavailable if another player makes a call before you declare. So if somebody, let's say you call a Riichi on your first turn, but somebody calls like a Shao or a Pong or a Con or something like that, you cannot, it's no longer a double Riichi. It's still a Riichi, but not a double Riichi. Then we have the small 3 dragons. So it's a Pong or quads of 2 of the dragons, and then you have a pair of 1 of them. The other two sets, it can be just anything, it can be Shaos or Pongs. But if you have wins, they're actually worth more points. Pure terminals and honors. For this one, it's similar to the other ones, except that it's only the 1s and 9s. So there cannot be no 1, 2, 3s or 7, 8, 9. No, it's only 1s and 9s. And you have to have either the wings or dragons or a combination of both. Actually, you can have here, like you can do you could do 3 small dragons, and if you have these 2 be the 1 character, 9 characters, or whatever other terminals, that will be worth way more points because it will be both a pure terminals and honors and a small 3 dragons. And let's say if you call it Riichi, that's actually a counted Yakuman. We'll go over that later though. But yeah, you can combine some of these hands together. But you gotta use your judgment for that. It's not easy. Tricolor triplets. You're calling 3 pawns, but they are the same number, so they just put 5, for example. Like I said before, if you have a 5 that's a different color, those are worth extra points since they are Dora. And there's only 3 of them. Triple can, like that. They are kind of like triples, except they are 4. They're quads, they're cons. There were more points and you can open more Dora, so you can get extra points if you happen to have them in your hand too. Half flush. This is what I usually recommend. It's a good hand. It's like a strong hand. You can have either wings or dragons, and you can have like everything of the same suit and the music stop. There we go. The terminal foundations. So it's a hand where everything has the 9s and 1s. I think that's self-explanatory. It's very similar to the other terminals fans. But this one is actually worth more points because it doesn't have a combination of wins or dragons. And then we have the double twin runs. So it's a double shout. So you're calling 2 double shouts. So like it shows on the picture, you can have 2 shouts, they're the same ones, and they are worth double the points. You can have them open or closed too. For most of these ones, you can have them open or closed, which is a good thing. But if you happen to have them as a closed hand, they will be worth more points, and if you call it Riichi, it's worth even more. But you don't always have to call it Riichi. You can just keep your hand closed and nobody will know that you're Tenpai and you're $1 away from winning. That could be your strategy all along. Leave people in a false sense of security, you know? Then it's a full flush, which is pretty self-explanatory. All the tiles in the same suit, you know, just like in poker. Full flush. And then we go to the big hands, the Yakuman. They're special because they are worth a lot of points, and I do mean a lot. Now, the way for the points that I didn't explain before is, and I couldn't get a graph for this, I'm sorry. So, the dealer always gets more points, but they can also lose more points. So, for example, if the dealer calls a small hand and they win 3,000 points by Sumo, the other 3 players, they will pay that 1,000 points. However, if the one who won by Sumo is, like, say, the North player, then the South and West win will pay at they will pay, I forgot. The dealer will pay 1,500 points, and then the West and South win will actually pay the rest. So the dealer actually pays more. So being a dealer is good because you get 1.5 points more, but you also lose that much. You know, high risk and all that. So for the Yakumans, the smallest Yakuman is worth, for a non-dealer, is worth 18,000 points. The highest one can be worth up to 48,000 points. Crazy, right? And yeah, the difference between the dealer and the non-dealer is a lot. Yeah, the Yakumans are crazy, and there are not that many, and they are extremely hard. So, and they are exactly as follows: the 4 hidden triplets. So you have all triplets in your hand, and they're all quads. They're hidden. You cannot call pawn or con. They are a closed hand only. So imagine this hand, but it's all wings and dragons. That's worth even more points than this regular one. And you'll see. So it's 4 hidden triplets and they're closed hands. 13 orphans is exactly, it's only these tiles. It's the terminals of each suit. So 1 9 character, 1 and 9 bamboo, 1 and 9 dots, the 4 wings, the 3 dragons, and the last tile, it can be a pair with any of the other tiles. It's extremely hard. I tried doing 13 Orphans recently. It didn't go well, and I was waiting on the last tile. No, it's okay. I actually won with a Jakuman before. The amount of points that I got compared to my other opponent, I had 80,000 points. And the game only ended because one of the players ended up with negative 10,000. So the game will end if a player goes under 0 points. Yes, I ended up the game early. Then we have the large tree dragons. So unlike the small little dragons, which is not a Yakuman, the large three dragons is the pawn or cons of all three dragons, and they are worth a lot of points. So if you can do it, that's awesome. But these are 9 of the 12 tiles of 136, so the odds are not that good. And yes, it will be even worth more points if you have the pawn from your seat, from the wind of your seat. And if you have a pair of the Dora, that's even worth more points. The pick for wins, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. It's the same thing with the dragons, but except you have all the 4 wins. And the pair, it can be anything. Little 4 wins is also Yakuman, but you don't need to have all pawns. You can have a pair of them, or one of them, and then you can have a shao, a pawn, or a con of any other. Then we have the pure honor, which is only dragons and wins. It can be any wins and any of the dragons. But yeah, you can have, like, let's say you can have the large 3 dragons and combine it with your win seed or another pair of wins, and you will have a combination of, it will be a double Yakuman, pure honors and, where is it? And large 4 dragons. So you can actually combine it, but like I said, it's extremely hard. The chances of doing that are very low. Pure terminals. This is probably one of the easiest Yakumans to do, but still pretty hard. The 9s and the 1s are actually very popular tiles. Pure green. This was my first ever Yakuman that I made. And it consists of, well, the bamboo tiles, except for the 5, 7, and 9. And the reason is because the 5, 7, and 9, they have a little bit of red, so they are not pure green. And for this one, you definitely need the dragon. Only for this one though. I mean, it is called pure green. So you definitely need the green dragon and the combination of 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 sticks. I'm gonna get some water, sorry. The 9 needs is a close hand. This one is very hard. I tried it before and it didn't go well. So like it says clear, it's a close hand of numbers that you need. You have the shells, the pucks of any suit. It can be any suit, and then the last one you just need a pair for this one. And it can be of any doll, but then Blessing of the Earth. This one I've never seen it before. Like actually. The other ones I have actually seen other people play it, but never Blessing of the Earth. It's when a non-dealer complete their hands on their first draw. so nobody else can call it, and that's it. That's game. The other one is Blessing of Heaven, and that is when the dealer does it, so it's worth even more points. Then we have a quadruple can. This one, it can be open or closed, but it's 4 quads, 4 cans. So there cannot be a pawn in here. It has to be 4 cans and a pair. And that's it. Any questions? That's it. That's all my explanation. Okay. Lottery. Here. Okay. Was that easier to understand more? I think the most important thing that you need to know really is just learn the hands. If you know the hands, then that's pretty much what you need to know. Because then you know how whether you can win or not. And then the more that you play it, you can actually see, oh, this was worth this much point, and so on. I know they can be very confusing. But yeah, you can just look at this. This is why the help is there for. If you look at it, it will help you see what combination you have. But you have to pick, like at the beginning, pick one that is closest to your Korean hand and stick with it. If you keep changing it, you're not really gonna make anything. You're gonna end up losing points. So that way, usually recommend if you're gonna do something, do like Auspicious Wins or the dragons or twin runs. They're usually pretty easy. Also, the half flush is pretty easy. So if you have a lot of one suit, try to stick with it. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad I was able to help. Now, do you guys want to play? Or shall I just play by myself? Yay! Okay, I think it's online play. I mean, the best way to try it is to practice. That's the only way to go. Oh, come on, Misty, just join. I'll be fine. The only thing you have to lose is actually lose. This game is it has a skill, but it's also a lot about luck, you know? So it's not just a skill. Because if you don't get the draws that you need, or people are not dropping the tiles that you want, even if you keep changing it, you're going to lose. Yeah, but we can also look at your discard, so... Right. By the way, is the music too loud? I never ask. Hopefully it's okay, although it's playing songs that I did not intend. me go back. You're waiting to connect. Oh no, it's at your internet again. Are you gonna have to go to the living room again? Uh-oh. That's not good. Actually, I think I'm gonna change to the... I'm gonna change to the audio from the game. Just to make sure that I'm not... I don't get a copyright strike. Hopefully. I was playing music from an anime called Seki, which is about Mahjong, which is how I learned to play it in the first place. I thought it would be fitting. Mm. Uh-oh. Your internet just does not like you. Oh, hi Alician. Thank you for the headpats. Yay, headpats. Oh yeah, where's my payment, people? I didn't know do this all for free. I need headpats. I need headpats. I need to be paid in headpats. Where's my payment? Yay. Yay. Lots of headpats. Thank you. Oh no, you're spamming headpats now. Okay, you can stop now. Too many headpats. Okay, I'm gonna hide it. Oh. Yay. Okay, we'll start. Geez, I drank water and it was for nothing.
Riichi Mahjong.
I know one thing about this game. The pieces go clap.
Oh, I might as well just change into what is it called again? Clubhouse. Oh, there we go. I mean, we are. Okay, let's start with eats. One less person you need to grab. Unless the PC does it, the CPU. Okay, I'm out. But I should get attention. Yes. Oh, usually when playing online, there's a timer, so it's usually 5 to 7 or 10 seconds. But usually at the start you also get an extra time, which is like 20 seconds. So in like a website like Mahjong Soul, you have a 5-second and 20 seconds that you can use, but once you use all that time, yeah, you're just dropping tiles and you have to act quick. So this is good because this game does not have a timer. But if you guys try to play online, beware. There is a timer. You have to think fast. You have to think on your opponent's turn. Also, you guys are looking at my hand. So I'm playing with a huge disadvantage. So if I lose, I'm gonna blame it on that. Just saying. Right now, the Dora is the two of characters. Just in case anyone is wondering. While it is worth more points, don't be afraid to drop it. But there is thinking very hard about this. No, I am not going to call it. And that was a good call. And I did not mean to do that, but whatever.
Pawn.
There. Also, if you guys, you probably already noticed, but if somebody calls it, it goes back to the it just jumps between the player who call pawn or gone. And in the case that you call shove, then you're skipping your draw phase, pretty much. Look at all this Dora. They are coming to me. Okay. Now you were able to connect the skit. It's gonna take a while though, because we just started and everybody needs to take a turn around that e-seat. Okay, good. Just making sure. You had to complete it. Wait. Oh, really? That sucks. Oh. What the hell is this? You don't think it's the internet that shows a switch? Oh. Hmm. I don't know how to help you there. I mess up. Yeah, I didn't mean to press it. I ended up pressing it.
Riichi.
Oh, nice. So to avoid walking into a Richie, you can just look at the tiles that he dropped and
Chi.
not drop any. Your tempai, but what's tempai exactly? You're doing good, Pottery.
Ron.
Pottery lost 1,000 points. The CPU took the game. And Sayumi, you lost most of the points. Because you fell into that hand. The only one who didn't lose points was me because I had nothing. So thank you. It can happen, so you have to be careful. And this is one of the things, like the CPU had not called Ron. I mean, not called Richie. And it's one of the things that can happen. You didn't expect you didn't expect them to be Tenpai, but they were. It was a good thing that it was a small handle. Oh, thank you.
Pon.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute the mic for a bit. Okay, sorry, it got a little noisy, so That's why I muted for a bit. This did an oopsies, but it's okay. It's okay, it happens. You can always recover. You can change your weight, or maybe you'll get the same tile that you need.
Pawn.
If you're ever unsure on what tile to discard, just look at what tile have been discarded already. If you're waiting for one of them, how many are they left?
Pawn. Pawn. Pawn.
If you guys walk into my hand, that's on you, really. I'm playing this with a huge handicap.
T. Pawn.
Sorry, but that really isn't you. Dragon Tiles, all triples, and a Dora. 12,000 points, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As a non-dealer, that hand could have been worth 8,000 points. It's literally on the screen what else I needed. I did say. I did warn you guys. If you fall into my hand, that really is on you. Because it's not like I can hide my hand here. Like, I can do this, but then I cannot see my hand. That will be a problem. You're trying not to look. Oh, you're trying to play fair. That's so nice. Butter is probably looking at my hand. I mean, you guys can just look what I'm going for. The CPU is discarding the dragon tiles. I guess I don't need this one anymore. I'm not getting any characters, so it's fine. I'm not gonna call it. Oh, I kinda need that one. I could use that one.
Pawn.
Oh, is that how it is? Is that how it is, Battery? You're taking the tile that I need? Don't forget, you need at least one hand in order to win. Because if you have nothing,
Pawn.
even if you call it, you won't win. Yeah, it is fun. The more you play, the more you understand it, and the more you can kind of gauge how many points you need and stuff. And well, you can call other calls. You don't have to always have like an open hand, but you don't always have to have a closed hand. But like I explained before, a closed hand is usually worth more points. Yeah, get this one. I am being stubborn. I'm not changing my weight. No. Even though it's highly unlikely that we'll get the tile that I need. Okay. Oh, seriously? All three of the red dragon. That sucks. I could have won already. Did I make a blunder? Technically, but technically no. Because getting all dragons is highly unlikely, especially when somebody had already dropped one. So you just go by the odds. They aren't that good. Now here's the problem, and I will explain. If I call Shao right now, I will be Tenpai. However, because of my hand is not all simples, because it's not that all from 2 to 8, I actually won't have any Yaku or any hands, so I won't be able to win. I will only be on Tenpai. So, if I am on Tenpai and this is a draw, I will get points. But if I'm wrong and somebody calls it, then I will lose. So, do I want the odds? I am going to go with the odds
T.
that this is going to be a draw. And stay on Tenpai. So, are you guys going to prove me wrong? Are one of you going to win?
T.
Because I'm going for the draw here. There's only 8 tiles left. You will win. Go for it. If you do it off my
Sumo.
discard. Oh, nice. You did win. Dragon tiles. Yeah, nice. Good job. And since I was East Win, I lost the most points. I'm still winning, barely now. That's good. Having a two-sided weight is good. The best one is when you have a three-sided weight, but those are hard to do.
Pawn.
Gonna go for it. And I'm guessing you guys can already tell what kind of hand I'm going for, right? No? Well, look closely. What tiles do I have the most of? Yes, you're right, Paturi. I'm going for the half flush, since I have a lot of bamboos and I already have wins and honor tiles. Whether I know I can actually do it, that's still up to the king. I don't know if I'll get the tiles that I need. So we'll see.
Pawn.
Waiting on tiles. Oh, the white dragon is the Dora. I had not looked at it. Now, in case you're wondering why I did not call it a can, it's because technically, if pottery, let's say he draws a two
Riichi.
bamboo, I can call a shao. I have a shao of 1, 2, 3, and then I could have another shao of 4, 5, 6. So it's pretty much to leave my options open. And I'm gonna drop the white dragon because I don't know what the CPU is waiting for. I don't know what tiles. He dropped one that I need. That sucks. Nobody has dropped this one. So I'm gonna go for this one, hope. So right now, since I didn't drop the 4 dots, I did that as because I'm defending. I'm defending my points.
Pawn.
And this is why. Riichi. At least it was not a big can. Oh, we're moving on. I'm skipping this one. Yeah, you have to. Once somebody calls Riichi, you have to look at their hands. If you're not sure what they're dropping, just try to see what tiles have been dropped that there's a lot of. So if there's already a drop of 2 tiles of another one, like let's say I drop 2 5 characters or something, just try to drop those because chances are those are safe tiles. If nobody has dropped them, a tile like the four dots that I had, nobody had dropped it. That's why I didn't drop it, because I thought that it might not be a safe tile to drop. Chances are they're waiting for that one. So usually when making a weight, you want to make a weight on tiles that still have like 3 or at least 2 more. Because if you're waiting on like there's only 1 tile left, chances are you're not gonna get it. That's why it's important to look at the discarded piles of tiles. I could, but it's okay. It's all about learning. And the best way to learn is through experience. Sometimes you have to believe in the tiles that they will come true. Believe in the spleen of the
T.
tiles. Kind of like the heart of the cards in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pawn.
If I have to guess, I will say Pottery's hand is a half flush with characters. Because he hasn't been dropping any characters. It's up to you whether you want to say whether I'm right or wrong, Potterito. Oh, though I will appreciate it if you say at the end. If we don't see your hand. I said half flush, so you're going for the characters. So I was right.
T.
I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to teach by looking at the discard. What I mean, like, you can tell somebody's hand. The characters are those red tiles. Because, you know, they look like characters from kanji characters. With Sayo,
T.
I'm not sure. Maybe the dots, but I'm not getting the tiles that I need now. It sucks. I'm going for Shouts of Terminals. Maybe. I'm not that good at reading the discarding piles. Damn.
Tan.
Seriously? Another town that I needed that I'm not gonna get. I think the CPU has some of the towns that I need. Never mind. Sure, why not?
Riichi.
The game is almost over anyway. So, once it's like, I was on the very last spot to call Richie. Once it's that slow on the wall, that small hand, no player is allowed to call Richie anymore.
Tenpai.
We're all Tenpai, so that means it's an absolute draw. Nobody gets points, nobody pays points. The same thing can happen with a no Tenpai. You're in first right now, because I betted the points. Because I just said whatever. That's why. I'll let you have the points. If I look at my health right now, I'm probably going to ask me to go for like the terminals. Try color run. Close enough. Oh yeah, go. And Ricky. All simples. But I can do all simple because I have ones. All runs. On the pair. Double twin runs. Auspicious Wins are like I only have one win. So there's a lot, but it's sometimes that is not very helpful. You know? I'll let go of
T.
it.
Pon. T.
I might not. I shouldn't have done that. I'm regretting that. Oh well. Too late for regret now. I have to believe in the tiles. Fine. Did I go for it or? Yeah, I'm gonna need it, so. This is why. I messed up with that one. Oh. Okay. That's good. Got the towel that I needed.
Pawn.
Bontari? Oh, I got it now. Knife from Pondering.
T.
Pondering on the pond. Oh my god. I mean to say pondering on the pottery. I changed it. Pondering on the pottery. I got confused. Waiting. Waiting. Whoa, I didn't press that. Yeesh. It's alright. I'm a drop it. There's already 2-5. I messed up on the first one and I cannot, unless I draw exactly the tile that I need, I'm stuck here on this hand. On this very bad hand. Because I won't be able to win. So this is Sayumi's chance of redemption to win this. You messed up too. We all messed up then. Did the CPU mess up too? I doubt it. Cause that will be funny though. Okay, I'm gonna drop this. You don't know how to fix it. Okay, take a picture and then send it to me. And after the game, I can go over it. Let's do a live review. You don't want to do a live review? That's fine if you don't want to. Now it's all up to luck. I need to draw the tile, my winning tile.
Sumo.
Oh, nice! Yay, Sayumi won! Pure straight. Dora. Nice. 2,000 points and 30 extra 100 bonus points. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna go back so Misty can join. Okay, there. Yeah, it was nice going for the pure straight. Good job. I really messed up though. I'll let you win. I'm being nice.
Riichi Mahjong.
Plus you can see my hand. So there's that too.
I know one thing
I'm
about
playing
this
on a
game. The
disadvantage.
pieces go clap.
Plus it's not like I was actually targeting you. And I'm not good at targeting people.
Pawn.
So the east wing is the Dora. Well, I do need that one character. I'm not gonna go on it so quickly. Oh no. Well, I mean, it's in full display, so it will be kind of weird if you weren't looking. You might as well. Thank you, I appreciate that. You're saying I was a good teacher. That's nice. Mm-hmm. Exactly, you can see what not to drop. So I make it easy for you to not lose. That's why I said on the first round. If you lose while looking at my hand, that's really on you. Because it's on full display. And 3 from Tenpai. I'm glad you were able to understand them. I did try my best to explain it. And I did go over all of my notes, so I didn't miss anything.
T.
Right now, don't worry about it. It's once it's ready that you should worry about it. So right now, my hand, I can do a lot of things with my hand. I can go for the straight. I could do a half flush. I could go full run with the chows. Just do all chows. Keep it close. Go for Riichi. Ah, boy, Misty. Sayumi's drops though. Those white dragons, they make me sad. The Yaku.
Riichi.
Oh, that was fast. But considering it was so fast, it's hard to tell what tiles he needs. You got a good hand, huh?
T.
You're good because of me. That's nice. I could have gone for that all simples too. I forgot about that. I already know what tile I'm going to drop. Okay, you're on a two-sided weight.
T.
It looks like Misty's going for terminals. I still have no idea what Pottery Hunt is like, cause those drops don't help. Same thing with Sayumi. I don't know what you need. Maybe you tell me what you need, I might do it. I have no idea what you're doing. Anna. She understands now. And oh shoot, I forgot. Can I do a beautiful with an open hand? Actually, I forgot about this. Let me think about this 1 second. I'm just looking at my notes. And I did not write about it. Whoops. I thought I had. Oh, never mind. I did write about it. It's close only. I can't look at the recommended hand right now because it's on call, so. Yeah, all runs, yeah. All simples. Yeah, that's how Pottery won the first time, so. Oh, damn. Like I said, I don't know what you need, so can't drop the tile that you need if I don't know what it is. I mean, you will have to tell us. And then, we wouldn't drop it. Not necessarily, because he's been in Riichi since 2004, so it could be any tile. See? Nice. You needed that one too? Oh, something I forgot. Sometimes there will be a time when two persons call run at the same time when a player drops stuff. So when that happens, if the player who has the highest hand, like the one with the most points, they will get the points. If both players have the same, it's a tie with the number of points, then they both get points. But that can be a situational kind of thing because the rule for that varies depending on who's holding the game. I told her that it wasn't bamboos. Yes. This one. And I dropped the A character because I had a feeling. But yeah, even with Mahjong Riichi, it depends on they can have their own local rules. So sometimes it just depends. Like usually to win a game with Mahjong Riichi you need at least one hand, but sometimes they will have it at a minimum of two hand to Yaku to win. So it depends, but usually the minimum is one. And they will usually tell you beforehand when it's two hand to Yaku that you need.
Pawn.
I hope I was not wrong about that.
Pawn.
Oh, that was quick. Nice. You kind of understand, but you kind of don't. It can be like that. Well, like I said, the more you play, the more you're able to understand what you're doing. She's giving you all her tiles. She just it looks like Misty just wants you to win.
T.
Oh. And I forgot to check what I wanted to check. It's a good thing that this thing has the help because sometimes I forget what the winning conditions for a hand are. Like right now, I was thinking of going for all runs, but I don't remember if it's an open and close hand or it has to be close only. All simples. All rounds. It's a close hand. Okay. So now I know it's a close hand. Usually, when playing online, there is no help. So, it's all about memory. Once you get used to it and you learn about the hands, like you memorize them, then it's easier. You don't need the help. But right now the help is nice because you can just look at it. Yes, it's very hard. That's that's why I was explaining with the that game simulation thing, that tabletop simulator. Cause that's how it would be. I honestly don't think I will be able to play it. Cause I don't know how to count the points. So here it counts the points for me. It's so much easier. I cannot do it. Okay, bye bye. But even like the table there on that Top Game Simulator, that's for I believe it's for the Chinese and Hong Kong because it has the seasons and flowers. So Mahjong Riichi does not use those tiles, and I don't really get how those words. I know they're worth extra points, but I don't really get it, to be honest. Their hands for, I think for the Chinese ones and the Hong Kong one is bigger. Yes, what is it? Because you're on my right side. You can only call she from the player on your left side.
Pawn.
So right now, the only person I can call she is Misty. You can call pawn and come from any other player, but she, it has to be from the right side. Okay, good. You were not paying attention when I explained that though. Hmm. It's fine. I know. I end up saying a lot of stuff. It was a lot to process, so I don't blame you. Honestly, it's fine. Because I know it's a lot to memorize. of them. Now, this hand that I have right here, I could go for two things. I could go for the double shell because I have the 3 for I need one more 5 of the pins. Or I could go for 7 pairs because I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. I could even go for double runs if I get the 3 bamboo and 2 bamboo, 5 bamboo. So, this hand has potential, and I have Toras. So, if I win with this hand, it's gonna be worth a lot of points because it will also be all simples. The question is, because I have to keep my hand concealed and closed, I don't know if I can get it. Oh boy. Yeah, that will not be good. Okay, so I got the 3, so I could change it. And I will get Chow, a pair, Bong. Okay, so Chow, pair. That usually happens when you go off without knowing. Yeah. Okay. I could. Shall we go for it? Yeah, I could still get that one. Or I could just wait for the 5 and then I could be on a. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the 5, or I could also get a 2 pin. Although the 2 pin is looking rough, and the 5 too, so it's gonna be a hard wait. Now that I think about it. Oh boy, maybe I should have just taken the 3 and changed the weight, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, is it me or is my b-roy like kind of leaning? Let me see. Oh yeah, she is leaning. She said. Why is this happening though? I am on the border orchard. Well, window. Okay. Okay. I changed my weight. I'll see what happens. Nervous. Actually, I was very nervous before I started to stream because I had to explain that. That was so nerve wracking. Once I actually turned it on though, I was more relaxed. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Thank you. I try my best. Thank you guys. Thank you. I really hope I explain everything properly. And it wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. Thankfully. You will only notice, but were you able to understand everything? Oh boy, Misty. The fact you were lost tells me that no. Well, you can ask me questions and I'll try to answer the best I can. Really? How many times have you have me answer that question though? You already know what Tampa is. I'm not answering that question anymore. Now. I already lost count of how many times you actually asked though. It's on the double digits, I'm pretty sure.
Sumo.
You think 15? You're straight. Half flush, one daughter. 15 what? Oh. Probably, but he even asked me more than that. Not just on streams. It feels weird not winning though. You know, if you actually do that, I don't know what I do. If I'm actually awake at the time and you ask me that, I don't know what I do. I will probably block you. I will block you for like 24 hours, something like that. Because it's 3 in the morning, that's why. And you already know the answer to that question. Do you? Do you really? You already know what Tampa is. Okay, I'll say it. I'll say an answer that is not wrong. Senpai is not senpai. That's the answer. It's not senpai. No. don't know, it could happen. Ow. I got a cramp on my leg. I swear, I really should sit properly. I'm even sitting on a proper chair right now, but I still do not sit properly. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. There's this super obscure hand that consists of these cards actually. So in order to do it, it's worth a lot of points, but you have to drop only honor tiles, and I mean all the honor tiles, like a bunch of them, and then terminals, and it's only that, and if nobody call a single one of them, then you can win. But for that to happen, it's like super red. But that is actually another Yakuman, but it's very obscure one. That's why they didn't mention it on this one, because nobody really go for that. I mean, what kind of person will go for that? You're dropping those styles that you need. You can have a Yakuman with that, but you're dropping it. But that point, that keeping those styles in your hand will be worth more points. I'm not sure. Like I said, doing that will actually be very stupid because it's a counted Yakuman, not an actual Yakuman. So if you have a Yakuman in your hand, like dropping all those tiles will be a Yakuman. So that will be worth more points than dropping those tiles. Because they need to be in sequence too. So it's super, super hard. That one nobody really mentions it. That's what's the point. I'm just gonna go for a cheap hand. That's something easy. Yes. Okay. You cannot get mine. I still have a Yaku because I have no terminals. You know, if you are a gentleman, then you will be the one to drop it. You know? Because I am not letting go. At least not yet. Yes. That's why I'm keeping them warm. Yes, if you get a pony's actual oh my god, I forgot the name already. But it's perfect wins, something like that. If you get it, please. You're not. Thank you said that. Because I am not dropping them. How? I hit my chair with my foot. I don't know why. Once I start hitting myself with something, I don't stop for a while. What do you mean, like the chair? What is that supposed to mean? Riichi is when you're one tile away from winning and you make a bet of 1,000 points. Battery. If I kill, I will move away from you. So, let me do this. Where is it? Where is it? Here. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. I'm over here. I'm staying over here. I got the prompt to call Riichi twice. Oh, that's good. You can call Riichi then. If you get it, the next go around is 4 more points. It's fine. When it tells you, it will on the left side will have a prompt that will tell you how many tiles you need.
King.
So if you're on a two-sided weight, go for it.
Pawn.
Okay, I'm going. Like you better stay on a good behavior, okay? I'm gonna make myself like I'm gonna be here, but I'm gonna be like super tiny. Okay, never mind. I like being big. I like seeing things properly. Okay, I'll accept the headbutt. I'm a little worried though. By the way, Misty, if you don't have a suitable hand unless you call Riichi, you won't be able to win. So it's always better to call Riichi. Just saying. Yes, I will do so gladly. I will keep on holding on to them. So you can change your weight, but I'm not going to. I did say that it's better to do the Riichi, and you said you didn't want to. Change your weight. Drop them. And then make another pong or sha or whatever. I don't know. I can't see your hand. What do you want me to tell you? Um. I mean, how do I answer this? Am I insane? Well, I'm not completely sane. I mean, I have to deal with you, so and a sane person wouldn't have to do that. They have to be a little insane to deal with you. You can just keep dropping
T.
tiles. We're just waiting on Misty. Maybe she'll eventually go on Riichi. You can now? I told you you were one tile away from winning. You need to draw to time the same tile. I wish I could see your hand, so I don't know. Uh, I don't know because I cannot see your hand, so I don't know what you have. You could send me a picture and I could try and help you. Well, what else can I do? I cannot like see what she has. What do you want me to do? Like, how can I see what she has? I have no idea. No, I'm a powerless furry. I lost all my power. You watch my lore video.
Ton.
What you say to me? What you say to me? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? You wanna fight with me? Huh? You want a piece of me? Come and get me. Well, it's kinda harder when.
T.
Can you hear me now? Should be working. Okay, that was weird. No, it was not even like it disconnected. What disconnected was my phone. Uh, not the mic. I don't know why it suddenly just went mute. Like it switched from the Jetty Nano to um USB like the game. I don't know why he did that. That was very weird. Yeah, which is kind of weird why my phone disconnected because I'm charging my phone using my laptop. And it's been charging since I started streaming earlier. So it's been connected since then. And the battery is still at 56%. Even though it's on saving mode. Okay, never mind. It's at 62 now. Wow. It charged a whole 6% now. Did it? Oh. Maybe that's what happened. Let's see. Oh. Oh, yeah. So apparently that's what it got disconnected on. The USB from the video card. Okay, so let me drop this. Okay. I was so confused too. I know something disconnected, but I wasn't sure what. Cause my phone, I need to reconnect it on. What?
Riichi.
Yeah. Really? Okay, I'm glad you got reaching me, Steve. Seriously, but you made your baby so mad. Why? Why would you do that? I've been holding it for a long time. You should have changed it. You should have changed your weight. We're stuck here. I had them. Well, I had one of the E-swim. No. You can see my hands, so no. Same goes for you. I am not dropping them. This is gonna be a draw if Misty doesn't get the tile.
Tenpai.
Oh, Pottery did not have Tenpai. Yay, Pottery had to pay points to everyone else. Only Pottery, yeah. Excuse me? You can see my hand. I'm playing with a huge disadvantage. Do you guys want to go again or no? Okay. One more. And then we'll call it a night. Wait, did it crash again? Looks like it. Players left. What? What? That was weird. I just got disconnected for some reason. But, like, I don't see any drop on my internet. Oh. Okay, last game. For now, anyway.
Riichi Mahjong.
Let's go. Okay, don't scare me like that. Okay, it's not the worst. Also, the furthest that you can be from a tenpai is 5 tiles. That's something to keep in mind. Yeah, usually that's the furthest you can possibly be. It really is impossible to be like 6 from tenpai. No! Be careful, don't drop it. Don't break it. Otherwise, you will have to buy your own. I just realized, but we're in the same order that we were last time. Misty on my right, Sayumi across from you, Pottery on my left. Hmm. Ah, my voice is getting a little tired too.
Pon. Chi. Pon.
Damn it, I need it, but no. There's only one left now. I'm gonna have to change my weight. Oh. Okay, good. Drop. No. Bye-bye. Bye, Dora.
Chi.
Interesting. Pawn, it means that you're calling for a triple. For example, if you look at my 3 nines, that's a pawn. Con is when it's 4 of them. And chi is when it's the sequence 4, 5, 6, for example. But that you can only call from Sayu at the moment. For the pawn, by the way, it's not necessary to call it if you have 3 of the same tiles in your hand. That's also a pawn.
Chi.
Butter is going for the characters. Maybe I should have kept the Norwin just in case. Or not.
Chi.
Oh,
Con.
con. I'm giving you guys extra points now.
T.
Are you doing for an old run, son? But wasn't that close hand? Unless you have a... Yeah, I think so.
T.
Yeah, because for the all runs it needs to be a close hand. And for pinfu, I mean the all symbols, it also needs to be close. All symbols is close. I'll look it up. I had it on my notes. I went through all my recommendations. I have made entirely offsets. Maybe not on this one then? But yeah, usually it's a close hand only. I don't know, maybe you'll get lucky.
Tenpai.
It's okay, Misty, you're still learning. I mean, technically, here I am, the so-called teacher, and I can win. But then again, like I said, I am on disadvantage. You're targeting me. Why do you like targeting me? Why? You're just trying to block me. Yeah, that's that's useful. But if we play this when you can't look at my hand, that might be a different story then. Still different tempai.
T.
But so far, have you guys been enjoying playing Mahjong though? Has it been fun? Okay, I'm good. I'm glad. That's good. Yay, that makes me so happy. Yeah, it's just a lot of rules and stuff. But once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty easy.
Pon.
The names that the hands have in Japanese are really something else. Like for example, winning from the last tile that is drawn is called bottom of the sea. Instead, in English, is last tile discard. That's a huge difference.
Pon.
Then the hand that was like with the terminal, like the pawn of 3 wands, and then with the sequence, the 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then pawn of 9, and then the pair with a random of those tiles. That one is actually called the 9 gates. So yeah, the Japanese names are quite something. Instead, in English, they're kind of boring. Mm. Okay. That might be a really bad call. I want to, but I'm not gonna. That will just be suicide at that point, having a one-sided weight. I mean, if you guys couldn't see my hand, I will probably go for it. But since you guys can see my hand, I am not. I have to drop this one. I want to change my hand a little. if I can. No. Ay. Nah, this way I'm not gonna get what I need, so I might as well just go for Riichi. At least somebody will get extra points of me. Never mind. Changing it. There's only 1 tree bamboos left, so I am not calling it. Actually, there's 2. Never mind. But still, those odds are not good. I like this one's better.
Riichi.
Decided
Pawn.
wait. You're what? You're screw? Oh no. What do you do now? You just need one. You need one character, one pen, one bamboo. You need the green dragon. You need to drop it, because I can't drop it. What do you mean you can't? What do you mean you can't drop it? I'm the one who cannot drop it. I'm on Riichi. I have it. I cannot drop it. You guys, don't make your weight around the tiles that I have. That should be like. at my hand. It's not a coincidence. It's
Riichi.
I have noticed. Okay, so you can drop it then. You can be nice and drop it. Thank you.
Ron.
Richie taken down. Thank you. Seriously, guys, don't make your weight on the tiles that I have on my hand once my hand is getting ready, because I am not going to drop them. You should notice. You can look at it. You're looking at my hand. I cannot look at your hand. I don't see what you guys are waiting on. It's okay, you're already cheating by looking at my hand. So you might as well just go all the way, you know? Just write it out. You could have dropped it before I actually was on Tempai. Then it wouldn't have hurt you because I wouldn't have one of you. And I appreciate it very much. Yeah, that was my draw, so yeah. So you should have known. That was gonna keep them. Bye, White Dragon. It was nice knowing you. Hmm. Okay, tapping that one. Oh. I don't remember on what seat I started, to be honest. I'm just not getting the tiles I need. I could get a 6 dots or 9 dots or 2 dots or another 2 bamboo or 3 bamboo, or somebody could drop a 7 or an 8 or a 1 or a 9. There's a lot that I could do here. But none of that is happening. And I spoke too soon. Right now I could go for all
Riichi.
pawns or 7 pairs. Or a double shell, close hand. So
Pawn.
let's pawn everything, because that is easier. Misty can call it, huh? Because I cannot.
T.
Okay, I just want to know here. Because your previous drop was the 5 bamboo, which was more points than the current 5 bamboo you have. Why did you drop it? Also, this is a very dangerous style. But it went through. If you have to pick between the 5 bamboo between the red one and the regular, pick the red one. No, I was talking about Misty. Like, she called Shao for Sayumi. Yeah, you're dropped. Like, you called Shao and you made Shao with the 5 bamboo, 4 and 3. But you had already dropped the 5 bamboo. The 5 bamboo that's all red, that's worth more points than the regular 5. Are you gonna call wrong pottery?
Pawn.
Okay, this is a dangerous doll. I'm just saying something for you to keep in mind for the next time. I should go through. You think you lost? Why? Did you do a wait on a task that's already been called? I mean, as long as somebody drops the tile you need, it's unless you already dropped the tile that you needed, then yes, you will need to self-draw it. Okay, so you're waiting on somebody to drop the tile that you need.
Run.
There it is. Complaining about not getting the towel and there. Sayumi is so nice throwing the towel at you. Sometimes you feel like that.
T.
I'm not sure since I don't remember what was on the board. So I'm not sure. But even if there were 2 4s, there were still another 2 available. That yeah, you had a small chance on somebody dropping them. Oh no, I was not. Good thing you learned. I won't drop the tiles I already have, like ready for my hand. No, no. Good. Well, there are 4 of each tile. So somehow you thought there were already 3, 4 bamboos has already been used? It's, I'm getting a little confused. But even if two were used, there were still more available, so you could have been fine. Ay, geez. Unless one of them was a Dora, then yeah, there would have been only three available. Because the ones on the dead wall, they don't count. And what else are on the dead wall? Who knows? By the way, the dead wall consists of 14 tiles. So there are 14 tiles that we cannot touch. Out of which usually 13 we cannot see.
Pawn.
Although over here, on the top left corner, it's only showing 5. But it's actually 7. 7 rows. You made an oopsie. Uh-oh.
T.
Try to at least get Tempai, that way if it ends up being a draw, then you can still get points. That's the only thing you can do after you made a blunder. Although, if you happen to get the wind from your seat, also hold on to it. You might be able to get a pawn out of that and then recover from that. If not, try that with the dragons. If that doesn't work, then yeah, just try to get Tempai. That way, at least you get points in case of a draw. And also, just focus on defending. Focus on dropping the tiles that other players don't need, so... or you think they don't need. Like, if somebody drop a tile, usually it's because they don't need it, so try to drop those. I'm not getting any of the tiles that I need. I'm really trying to leave my hand as open as possible for options, but this isn't good. Mm. 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 Not getting anything. That doesn't like me this time. At this point, what even is this game?
T.
I agree. Yeah, they haven't been the best. Okay, that actually helps. How you doing? By the way, thank you for coming by, Magic Medic. Bye, Dora. Hmm. Oh, that's nice. I was just trying to teach my friends here how to play it. I'm just a casual player, so I've been playing online for a few years, on and off. Well, they played before, but they weren't sure what they were doing, which was pretty fun actually. But it's always nice to play with actual people. Before I've only ever played just with the machines. Oh, damn. That sucks.
T.
Mm, I don't think I could do in
T.
person. I don't know how to count points. I have a big idea around how many points a hand will be, but I'm never sure about how many points it will actually be. Oh, that's cool. I heard those were real expensive though, but those are such cool tables. Mm,
Riichi.
it can be confusing, yes. One from Tenpai. And I cannot get Tenpai. At least I use some Tenpai, so that's good. Do your best, Yumi. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, even with that, I still don't really get it. Okay, I have not done.
No Tenpai.
Oh, Mr. and Sayuma were both Tenpai, so you both win points. Yeah, this is not such a bad hand, but I'm at disadvantage since they all can see my hand. Well, I just taught them, so I thought that we had to play it to try it out. It's fine. It's not like I'm actually playing seriously right now, because there won't be any point. Yeah. I mean, I'm still going to try for them, but it's mostly like a teaching game kind of thing than actually targeting people and playing for real. So I'm not, because for me it's usually a habit to go for big hands. So I'm trying to go for smaller hands. That way, since they can see what I'm going for, they can try to go for something similar. So they can learn. That's kind of how I learned how to play, just by watching. Well, I was watching an anime actually. And yeah, I just memorized how they were playing and their hands. And I just kept that in mind. It was Saki. I haven't watched Akagi. I really like it.
Riichi.
The characters were fun.
Chi.
I had never heard of it before, so good to know.
Pon.
How so? Saki was like kind of friendly, but also kind of a little bit of Yuri, which usually I don't like Yuri, but I actually didn't mind it because it was not so in your face kind of thing. Although it also has a little bit of loot stuff, but not really. Ah. Wait, let me Google this real quick. Now that you say gambling, it makes me think. I think I might have heard of it. Let me see. Oh, yes, that one. Yes, I have heard of it. But I didn't know they play Mahjong on it and explain it. I've seen a lot of reference about it too. There's also a new Mahjong anime that's coming up. I think in April. It's gonna be based on the Mahjong Souls website that's online, which is about Mahjong, and you can play Mahjong there too. So I don't know how is it going to be, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna try to watch it, although I don't know where it will be playing. Okay, I'm just standby. I'm waiting for here. And somebody has these dragons, I'm screwed. So hopefully I can draw it. Oh, thank you, Nessa. I mean, Misty. Oh, shoot. I called you Nathan. I'm sorry. It's a habit. I called you Nathan. I'm sorry. Well, now you guys know. She's my big sister. I'm sorry. Yeah. But I think Mahjong Riichi is one of the easiest Mahjong. That one European. With European you actually don't need any Yaku or minimum hand to win. So it's actually pretty easy. With the Chinese and Hong Kong, those are a bit confusing since they use the flower tiles and then the seasons. So, and then I think it was for the Chinese one that it was like a bigger hand. I haven't played those in a long time, so I kind of forgot about them. And I haven't tried American. So I don't know how that one is different. Okay, this is not a bad hand. I'm almost there. If I can draw the tiles I need.
Pawn.
They do? Oh, yeah, I heard about the Joker tiles. That sounds weird. Oh, wait. I do remember seeing that. I saw it on a video when I was doing my research for this. Oh, how to explain it properly. I mean, the tiles hold themselves up just fine. I don't think that's necessary, but I mean, whatever, I guess. Hmm. Please come to my hand, A-Dots.
Ton.
Ooh. Calling cans now, huh? Hmm. Yeah, sometimes if there are too many cans, that means there's a lot of Doras. And if somebody else win them, that's gonna be a lot of extra points for someone else. And also, you're making that drawing, the wall where you draw from smaller. So yeah. Riichi.
Riichi. T.
I probably should have waited till I got like a 6 dots to call it Riichi, but I just want this to end quickly. Cause I'm getting sleepy. I'm bad misty too. Yeah, and I also haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm getting hungry. Because I was streaming earlier. I was streaming till. Yeah, I know. I was streaming earlier, so I ate lunch super late, like around 5 or 6. Oh, thank you. Please tell me that's the last one. And it's not.
T.
One more, yeah. I need to lose this. So. Or somebody needs to win like super fast. So throw down fast. Think about your what you're going to discard. Well, it's everybody else's turn, and then discard your tile. You only have 5 seconds. Starting now. That's it. That's how it usually plays. You don't have much time to think. So though, I am going to try. Oh, I'm trying to lose here. I was gonna go for a crappy hand. I'm sure that's not the case. Pottery has won. He had no probably not dropping the tile that I needed, even though he knew. he wasn't going to win because I had them.
T.
Mm. Unless I get another white dragon, I'm discarding it. Okay, I'm saying goodbye to my 5 bamboo. Unless I get a 4 bamboo. I didn't actually, I don't need these 3 characters, so bye bye. Come on, Misty. You can do this. Okay, I got the 4, so I'm just putting this one down. Oh boy. Okay. Although, if it had ended, maybe if you let it die, then this game will end. Just saying. I didn't think it will go this long because the other one was shorter. I cannot call it. Bye bye. You just don't want to lose. You're trying. But I'm still really hungry now. Okay, let's see. Wow. Although you're not wrong, because if I win, this is gonna continue. And I'm 1 from Tempai. What else do you need? What do you need though? Nobody will know unless you tell them. Okay, you said it too late, you know. I had already dropped my tile. Here.
Pawn.
What do you need? I found this. Going for one. I don't have one. But I also don't want to walk into your hand. Don't you need that one? Can you call it? Yeah, like I thought you said you were one. I thought you said you were one from Tempai.
T.
You're Tempai now. Looks like it. That's good. That's how he'll win.
T.
I thought you needed the characters. You know you need to specify which four. I mean I see like you're putting like shells of characters.
Pawn.
Okay, finally. Seriously though. With help. Yeah. No, you just said I didn't see the green part. I only saw the other part. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. It's been fun, but now it's over, okay? I need to sleep. I need to eat. So, thank you for everybody for coming. Thank you for playing. And I will see you next time. I don't even remember when I stream. I'm too tired for this. Okay. It's been fun. Okay, good night. Bye. Good night.